Her name is Minnie. And she's a special cat. A special cat indeed. She is completely blind with a kind-hearted soul. And yes, she really is a cat, not a human. My loving, 3-year-old cat which I saved from the streets several years ago. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the supernatural and an incident that took place in my home. This incident was so huge that I now believe in miracles. So here we go. One day, I came home after walking the dog for several hours to find my entire apartment on fire. As I watched my things burn down to the ground, I realized I didn't care for any of it. They were just things that could be replaced, but Minnie was irreplaceable and I wanted to make sure she was okay. I had left her home while walking the dog. Without giving it a second thought, I rushed inside the apartment, my heart beating quickly as I pushed the firefighters to the side begging to see my cat. But she was gone. She had escaped through the open window. I called for her several times, but she was nowhere to be seen. For 12 days I lived in complete chaos. I was so hurt by losing Minnie that I didn't care for anything at all. Minnie and I had been through so much together. And I was terrified for her. How would she survive as a blind cat, out in the city? Every day for 12 days people from the community came to help me search for Minnie. And we searched and searched. I even insisted we climb to the roof of my apartment building and search there. One of the community members brought a ladder so we could get to the roof. Sadly, Minnie wasn't there either. Every day for 12 days I searched for her. But on the 12th day, something crazy happened. I was sound asleep when my phone rang. I answered it half asleep and it was my neighbor on the other end. He told me to come downstairs quickly. But I didn't want to. I was in my PJs and exhausted from the search the night before. Finding Minnie had suddenly become my life's mission. 2 seconds later, the neighbor called again. And said the words that I will remember for the rest of my life because they still send chills down my spine to this very day: Minnie is here. I jumped out of bed and when I opened the door, my neighbor was standing in front of me holding Minnie. I couldn't believe it. He found her next to the front door of our apartment building. She knew to return, somehow. But the question that keeps me up at night is, how? How did Minnie find the building when she's never been outside and escaped from the 3rd floor of my apartment? At this point, I believe some higher power had to intervene. Whether it was an angel, ghost, zombie, or energy, something brought Minnie back to me, and for this, I am grateful.